Now let me give you the basic code walkthrough. So let me go to the Amazon books. So here I have placed each Snowflake and MySQL query which is executed in each DAG steps. So in the DAG step prepare data, we are trying to check the last extract date of the Amazon books entry. So in the config table, we are trying to fetch which is the last extract date. After getting the last extract date, what we are doing is we are connecting to MySQL and getting to see is there any new data entry apart from the last extract date. So now if we execute here last extract date as a previous run was successful, you'll be able to see 2nd March 2024. If I run the DAG again, what happens is we will try to check is there any new data after 2nd March 2024. So here this will be changing to 2nd March 2024, and if it is there, the delta changes is stored locally. So how is the data is stored locally? It is done by Python. You can refer the code which I have committed. The Python code is readily available, like it's detail explained in that. So by looking at the code, you'll get it. So let me show you how the files are stored locally. So if you see, I had assigned a path in my not EC2 virtual machine, Ubuntu virtual machine. So this is the path home, output, Snowflake, and it's the database name and table name. So if you see for your respective tables, local data stored. Okay, so all the delta changes are stored. You see over here, the last run this got created 2024-0302, and the data is stored over here. So in this step, prepare data, the delta changes are stored locally. Okay, this is the step which it does. So once delta things are stored locally, using the XCOM, we are passing which and all data are load locally and sending it to the next step. That is nothing but load data to stage. In the load data to stage, we are running only the put command. Put command, initially when I was getting the Snowflake certificate, I was aware that like they were teaching in such a way that put command was supporting only in the SnowSQL. Now I come to know that I don't know when it got updated. Now the Snow connector also supports the put command. So what you have to do in the put command, you need to mention the path, exact path. So this was from EC, no, not EC2 virtual machine. Inside this virtual machine, I'm assigning the path and I'm giving at the rate stage table name. Okay, so the data is by this command, the data is loaded to the stage. Now, after the second step, the third step is load stage data to the table. That is for in this scenario, it is a permanent table. So to do that, we are using approach like whatever delta changes are there. First, we are deleting. Is there? We need to do override, right? So here we are using an approach delete and insert approach. Okay, so that is what to do the delete. We need to know the primary key combination. So as you all know that in the config, we have one more table known as TBL primary key where we are storing all the primary keys. So by combining the primary key, connecting to the stage table, we are deleting only the delta changes records and we are inserting it again using copy into command. As you see over here, delete from, we cannot use a join over here. In the Snowflake, as one of the supporting uh, developers said that we cannot use join. Instead of that, we should use using. So if you want to join when you're doing a delete operation, we cannot use a join. You could use only using command. So that is where I used. As you see over here in the primary key, let me run this. Okay, I need to mention the config. My bad. Let me, for time being, let me mention this. If you see over here, I have mentioned the ordinal and stage position. Imagine so, In the stage, we cannot search by a particular keyword because all the stages in the internal stage we can access by $1, $2, $3 like that, the column names. To access it, for easy point of view, I am saving the stage position, which position is the particular primary key. So with that help, I'll be able to assign this, the respective column, and for the example like this. So T2 is column 2. T2, how it's understanding? $1. $1 is the first column. But primary key need not be the first column, so we need to know the exact position of it. For that, I'm just saving the stage position column. So I'm deleting the record which is there already in the delta changes if it is there. After that, I'm inserting new record. So I'm doing delete and insert. This is what the operators are doing. Once on this successful operation, what I'm doing is I'm updating the config. Updating config is easy as this. I'm just updating the config by setting the last extract date by getting the max business date. This is what has happened. As a result, whenever you run again the last extract date, you will see all the time latest extract date. Okay, because the fourth step on successful running, this is what is happening. Okay, finally, as they say that once you use, yeah, once the internal stage consumption is completed, we should immediately delete it. Otherwise, it incurs a lot of costing. As a result, I'm immediately removing the changes. I'm removing the stage table. Okay. As a result, each time whenever we load the data, only the latest data will be there in the stage table because each step I'm removing the data from the stage. I mean internal stage. Okay. Same way goes to the Amazon books. Everything's as it is. Step one is this. Here the only difference I would like to show you is primary key. Here you see now you'll be able to see the number of primary keys over here. Here you see I use here $1. So first primary key is book ID, that is position 1. And next is reviewer name, that is position 2, stage position 2. But you see the business state, that is not stage position 3, it is 7th position. So to exactly get the exact position, we need to store this. As a result, I am storing stage position as well. So with the stage position, I'm able to exactly pinpoint which column I'm referring to. And with the help of that, I'm able to join before deleting the data. Okay. So before inserting, I'm deleting the data which is there in the stage from the actual permanent or transient table, and I'm copying it to it. And everything is as it is. So here the process point of view, everything is same. I hope you like this.